This is one of the best 7.1 virtual surround sound systems available, and it's under $300. Hi there, welcome to my channel. The nice people at Ultimea sent over their new Poseidon D70 surround sound system. I mentioned it was under $300 in the intro, so as of the upload date of this video, it's only $229.99. And I have a special promo code for everyone. If you use YTD70 B30, you get $35 off, and you'll also receive Ultimea's B30 Soundbar as an extra gift. Not a bad deal at all. All of that info is down below in my video description, along with a link to their official store. As I unbox the surround sound system, everything is packaged really nicely, and the box it comes in is eye-catching. If the Poseidon D70 ever hit a big box store shelves, it would definitely stand out. So everything works through this compact soundbar. I've had home theater systems in the past, and there was always this giant receiver that was big and bulky that you'd have to put inside your entertainment center as well too. I like how this is really sleek and not too obnoxious, especially if you decide to mount this on your wall. As I open up the surround speakers, the soundbar's dimensions are 15.7 inches by 2.8 by 3.5 inches. The small speakers that I'm opening one by one right now, they are all 5.3 inches by 2.8 inches by 3.5 inches. So they're all the same size and very compact. For those wondering how this is a 7.1 surround sound system, there's 4 of these surround speakers and 3 speakers within the soundbar itself. There's also a subwoofer that we'll be showing off in the next segment. Speaking of subs, if you're interested, feel free to sub to my channel so you can be the first to know when I upload my next video or go live on a stream. So, cheap plug out of the way. The Poseidon D70 has a 6.5 inch subwoofer, and its dimensions are 7.3 inches by 11.3 by 10.2 inches. The sub is wireless, so you don't have to plug it into the soundbar. It just needs its own power source or outlet, and 2 of the surround speakers plug into the sub, so you can get that true movie theater sound if you place the sub and speakers behind your seating area. Now onto the box of accessories. I'll just list everything rather than trying to keep up with this sped up video. So inside you'll find the power adapter for the soundbar, the power cable for the subwoofer, a stereo 3.5mm to RCA audio cable, cables for all of the surround speakers, and they're all labeled for front and rear, an HDMI cable, a digital optical cable, the remote control for the sound system, a wall mounting kit with brackets and screws, and then the user manual should be the last thing inside of this box. Here's everything laid out, and as I go through the instructions, the best connection will be via HDMI. If you have a TV with ARC, I'll basically minimize the cables. The second best will be the optical cable, and if you have no other option, good old RCA still works, but using RCA defeats the whole purpose of having a surround sound system because it kind of just limits everything to left and right. As we look at the mounting hardware, they make it really simple to hang these speakers on your wall. They have a bracket that just fits 2 basic screws, just line it up on whatever wall you want and you're good to go. Other features include Surround X Tech, so this powers the surround sound speakers, an app where you can customize the sound to your preference. It has 121 preset equalizer matrices, and for those wondering, this has 410 watts of peak power. So I'm just gonna plug everything in right now just to show you how simple it is to get this up and running. The cables for the speakers do have an angled side, so I'd recommend plugging that into the soundbar so it stays flush on the wall if you decide to mount it. Just plug it into the other end of the speaker, and those speakers are good and wired to go. The same thing happens on the subwoofer portion as well too. As mentioned earlier, we are using the HDMI ARC feature, but if you have a TV with only optical, feel free to use that because that is how you get surround sound to work. If you have no other option and it's just RCA, hey, it still sounds better than your TV speakers. This is how easy it is to use the mounting hardware. There's flat screws that go into the back of the receiver, then there are wood screws with wall anchors as well too if you have drywall like me, and then the bracket. So that's how you get everything onto the wall. Here's the measurement for anybody wondering how far it is from each other, and always use a level. Don't mind the shakiness of the camera. I misplaced my gimbal, but this is what my setup looks like. Soundbars under the TV, front right speakers located right there, followed by the front left speaker. Then we'll turn around and show off the back right and back left. For my usual viewers that are wondering why my stream setup is in my bedroom now, we had to consolidate some space because my wife and I welcomed a little baby boy into the world, so his nursery took over my stream room. Anyway, I have this perfect spot behind my bed that fits my subwoofer perfectly, and you can see it right there. Anyway, this is really important right here. That QR code leads to the app, and without that app, you can't customize the equalizer to the 121 equalizer matrices settings that I talked about earlier. So I'm going to use my old iPhone because I'm currently recording with my current iPhone. But if you don't want to deal with the app, the remote can do everything the app can minus the equalizer settings. So it can do all the preset ones, so like movie, game, sports, etc. But if you get the app, you'll be able to utilize your whole Poseidon D70 to its full potential. And this is what it looks like. It was last updated on 9.9. It leads to your designated app store, and it's really simple to connect. All you do is press that plus sign, make sure your speaker is turned on, and then it'll find it right away. I forgot to mention there's an upgrade within the app that you should do because it enhances the bass for the Poseidon D70. So if you like bass, you definitely want to upgrade. And I thought this was cool. You can actually see the update occur on the soundbar itself. So everything's updated. You can actually adjust the volume there. Here's the magnificent equalizer settings. Those are the preset that the remote can do, but you can also go to customize, and you can also choose style. So if you want a more rock sound, a more pop sound, or classical, all you have to do is go over there and adjust everything to your liking. Forgot to mention, if you connect it through HDMI ARC and you have a Roku or other streaming device plugged into your TV, that Roku remote can now adjust the volume on the soundbar. And that YouTube startup chime just shook my whole bed right now because of that sub. I'm gonna take a back seat with the voiceover and just mess with the sound settings. Wish I could play a movie, but there's too many copyright trolls on YouTube, so I chose one of my old videos. There will be a volume warning. As soon as you see the volume level reach over 40, it gets really loud. Very last day, so as y'all can see in this video, I'm here with channel favorites Sugarberry Smash and FreeSolo, and from the start, the anime convention oddities came out quickly. We spotted Totoro right away, and then some quirky individuals offering people to step on them for $1. So those are some of the dynamics we witnessed early on, but I will pop up on commentary from time to time. Hello, real quick. The three of us had no idea what we were walking into, but it ended up being a glorified nerdy shopping day. And as y'all can see with this overwhelming entrance, it's just lanes and lanes of stalls with merch. Fortunately, I gave myself a limit, and Sugarberry Smash did as well too. But if you're interested in our haul, that will be at the end of the video, and I'll show off everything that we got there. This isn't a good video to show off the music preset, but pretty much you can hear the bass just kind of swoop up, and that's why you hear that rumbling noise in the background. So yeah, could have done a better video, could have chose a better one, but that's all I got, so I'll make do. A little shout out to this nice family that let us through. We were standing here for a while, and I think she overheard me saying I gotta get through, and she let us through. So shout out to the lady, thank you so much. Dude, I just want to get through. I know. Thank you. So you guys can get through. Thank you so much. We were stuck for like 10 minutes. All these characters. Looking for fun. Wish I put my Kirby, but bouncy over their hands. In this last portion, I'm gonna show you all what the surround sound, treble, bass, mid-range, and all the other features, basically what the remote can adjust, what all of that sounds like. My apologies, you can't really see the display on the soundbar, but the highest each setting can go is level 6 and the lowest is -6. So at the end of each example, it'll go from 6 to -6. This bag is full of t-shirts. We only got 3 of them, but Sugarberry Smash picked out this Fire Force one. We got a medium, so Sugarberry Smash and myself could fit in it. She likes loose shirts. I like mine's a little snug sometimes, but most of the time I wear a large, so you know, met in the middle for that one. She also got this cool Kirito and Asuna shirt. I love sword art so much. overrated for most people, but I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Anyway, moving on, this is my Carol and Tuesday shirt that y'all saw me purchase. I couldn't resist. That's the first time I've ever seen Carol and Tuesday merch, period, in person. You know, I guess it's not as popular as I want it to be. This other bag is full of figures and a whole bunch of stickers. You can see all of our sticker haul because throughout the whole video, you either saw little figures or stickers. So we stopped by this cute little sticker shop and they didn't have many licensed characters. It was more self-made, but look at this adorable fox. I think that one might be Ray Souls actually. Sugar Bear Smash loves Frenchies and bulldogs in general, so she got a couple of those. And here is the shop, and they're really smart. Right when you walk in, they give you a little like Shiba Inu sticker, and it has their shop name and everything on it, so it's awesome. And they pulled this in, so they're only $1 a sticker, and that's the cheapest there. Everything else was usually 1 for $3 or 3 for $5, which is usual for these sort of things. But that's Kirby, Dom, I'm so happy. I'm gonna put that on my phone most likely, and Lily for Sugar Bear. Once again, this is the Poseidon D70 with the promo code I mentioned earlier, YTD70B30. This sound system will only be around $195, and that's a great deal for everything that you get inside of the box. So I was really skeptical at first regarding how compact the unit is, but I have watched a few movies with everything on full blast, and the bass shakes my room while the voices and sound effects sound crisp and clear. I'm also a gamer, so I can hear all the footsteps and explosions in the games that I play. So I'd really recommend this sound system. If any of you are out there looking for something on a fairly small budget, feel free to click that link down below and check it out for yourself on Ultimea's site. I'll see you all soon with another one. Take care.